Right, lots happened since I've last posted a video. There's snow on the ground, and my dad has come to live with us. He's 97 years old, and he likes being down here in the shop and helping out. He's in great shape, and he's kind of been a pleasure to have around. But here's what I've got going next. This is a shaper hub project, and it's the gin joint bar box. So I've got pieces already going here, and that's the reason I'm kind of starting here now, is because a lot of this stuff is pretty basic stuff. But these two boxes are box joint put together with my shaper origin. The material is coming off from my old workbench. This is what's left over of one of the slabs I had. It was about I want to say almost 5 feet long. But you can see how the material matches up with this right about right there. That's what I ripped it down and then sliced it this way and got 5 pieces out of this thickness, so it's going to be really stable, and it cleaned up really nice, so it looks good. The joints are really nice. I went out and bought some hard maple for the interior parts. Got those rough cut and ready to go. I got a little shell shocked when I went to buy that. That 8-foot board cost me $56 plus tax. I also bought a little 2x2 piece of oak veneer plywood, which in retrospect I don't need, but the whole bill was $88. Just mind-boggling how much stuff has gone up. Other than that, I've got my next thing to do is I've got a piece of white oak over here that I'm going to cut to rough length to get 2 pieces for the back. I got to glue that up. Got that glued up and ready to go. Give it about an hour or so, let that glue set, and then I can plane it down to thickness. I need about 15 by 9 out of that. I believe that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, 15 by 9, and I've got 35 inches to work with by 9 1/4. 9 actually is a fat dimension too. It probably only needs to be maybe 8 3/4. So plenty of room to work with on that piece. All right, I've got this down to a fat half, I'll call it. It's about it is 30 thousandths. Proud of a half. So 0.530, 0.528, something like that. A little bit of room to work with. I'm going to run it through my sander to eliminate some of the snipe. And then I also have, and you're not going to be able to see this on the camera too well, but I've got some checking right here that hopefully I can either cross cut it off or rip it off. Most of it anyway. take it down, no, I slow the feed rate down and take it to where I can just barely hear the paper touching the surface of this board. Boy, that really does a nice job. Now maybe you can see this. This is the checking part I was talking about right here. Right up in here, you can see the cracks, but I'll get rid of all that when I size it up. Let me check this for dimension. It probably is going to be maybe a hair under a half now. But that's okay, I'm not worried about that. Nope, I'm still a little fat. 506, 507. And that's perfect. That is just lovely. Okay, I can work with that. But now I've gotten rid of all that snipe, and I can use the full length of this board, starting from this end. I'll cross cut this, square it up. First I've got to pick a side here. I'm going to put this side against the fence. I get a little checking right here too. Yeah, that'll be all right. Plenty of room to work with that 9 inches here. This is a 9-inch, just a hair over 9. back. And like I said, I've got plenty to work with. And it's going to go inside of a rabbit created on the inside here. So that'll work out just slick. Alright, I'm going to go down and or go up to my computer and download some files to my Shaper hub. Yeah, it's still probably bigger than I need, but that's tight for the width. But they didn't cut it any smaller. It's probably about right on the money. You got lucky there. I've modified my leveling system for my Shaper table. It's much more easily adjusted. Especially when the knobs are snug. I can still bring it up. I'll use one of these. Spare pieces here. Right there. Tighten it up. This is one confusing project. So I started by doing the left side left. Now I'm doing the left side right. And to make sure I have this in the wrong way, when I put the file on, it wanted to cut the recess for the back on top. So I laid this down, made marks about where these cuts are for the shelves, because they have to be mirror images, and rescanned it, and now I'm confident, because those lines show up in the grooves where I need to cut them. So I'm ready to go on I'm going to do the back first, and then do the verticals for the shelves. mirror images. Looks good. Alright, just to confirm, I'm doing the right side box, right side. So right side right, I call it. Imported the file, and so I'm doing this side here. Right side of the box, right side. So I should have 2 cuts low and 1 cut high. And when I look at this, I'd be looking at it this way. Alright, just finished this one. This tape is about done. That looks good. Mirror image. All right. I'll see what I need to do on the tops and bottoms. I think I just have to route the back. So let me get those in here and get that done.